Hello, I'm the Beery from the Beery Eyes Naturals. In case who's I ended the last reading because I kept getting phone calls and I had to take it. But I'm I haven't picked up the cards. They're still here. So if you're trying to figure out what this is about, I should have just made an extended, but I decided to just go ahead and finish this bit of information, and I'm just gonna probably leave it up just for a few days to give the opportunity for whomever it's for to get it, and then I'm probably going to take it down. It's likely I'm going to take it down. Anyway, the reading. Where was I? Where I was on the last video. If you're trying to figure out what's going on, this is part two. The card that came out under the subconscious message for divine feminine was the Lover's card. Okay, now, like I said, it's interesting that I was saying that she's dealing there. She's in the spirit realm, or she's going within, and she's doing a lot of shadow work on the inside. And divine masculine is doing his shadow work with the physical life. It's interesting that on this Lover's card here, the masculine is an actual spirit, and there's the light here, and the feminine is a human. So what am I saying? Why is this important? First of all, they're at this 11:11 portal, like I told you. They're at this gateway where she has her two wands, he has his two wands, and they come together to make a stable union or stable connection. She's actually represented here in the Nine of Pentacles card. She has four wands around her, so she may be stable in the spirit realm by herself. But and then with this Moon card, there's this same portal here, this same one portal. So there's a lot of synchronicities going on here with this 11:11 energy, or this 11 energy, or this, because 11 is the number two, which is the partnership, which is the Lover's card, which is the decision that needs to be made, a very big decision that needs to be made towards union. And so what I'm seeing is uh he's seeing her as his guidance, or she's seeing him as, they're seeing each other as the missing link. What I need, he has. What he needs, she has. You know what? They're like, that's how they're feeling about each other. Oh baby, you got what I need. So it's like she's saying, oh, he has what I need. And he's saying, she has what I need. This is what I'm missing. You have what I'm missing. And what's happening is that they're coming to this realization that I'm not whole without you. So the universe, and they're not letting each other go, is no matter, and this, and with this death and transformation card here, I'm seeing that they have gone through an end of a phase, and with this death and this devil card, they have cycled through all the karma that they owed in the past to others and to each other. So if they have had a past life relationship with each other that just did not work out, they're having this opportunity this time to come together in union and have fulfillment and happiness. And the divine masculine is very passionate about this, because at the bottom of the deck in his subconscious messages, I'm seeing that he's working and he's very focused, and he's, but right here in the back of his mind is this sunflower, is this woman holding this sunflower, this woman, the woman that is his world. And the reason why I'm saying the woman is the world is because this is fire energy, is very passionate about this, and this is earth energy with this pentacles. So he's very passionate about this earthly connection, this connection with this woman in this realm, in the physical realm. But I'm also seeing his passion reflected, and their passion being reflected here, where seeing this sun over his head and this sunflower in the back of his mind. So I'm hearing, you'll be left in the dust unless I stood by you. You're the sunflower. I think your love will be too much. So I'm seeing that he's seeing her as radiant, and she's seeing him as radiant. They're seeing each other as each other's sunshine. Please don't take my sunshine away. Also, at the bottom of his subconscious message is the Fool card, where he's ready to take a leap of faith. And then this Page of Swords, where he may be about to deliver a message or say something. So he's ready for to start a passionate new beginning. and take a leap of faith. He's saying that he's going to, I'm hearing Jonas Brothers, I'm a sucker for you. Say the word and I go anywhere blindly. I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you. Mm-hmm. And you're making my typical me break my typical rules. It's true, I'm a sucker for you. And then here's the Sun card. So as he's willing to take this leap of faith and he's going to speak up with this Page of Swords, he's watching first of all with this Page of Swords, but I'm also seeing that it's the page cards I'm seeing represents there may be an age gap, age difference between the two of them, but I'm also seeing that that doesn't matter. I'm seeing that he's gone from, I don't see him in any king energy at this moment. Right now, he's in knight energy. So he is doing that work with the Knight of Swords, doing that adventurous work. She is in queen energy here on this, in his mind, she's his queen. Um, and in her mind, he's her emperor, because this is actually the emperor with the high priestess in this lovers card. So there is the emperor, the man who has it all, who has the control, who has the kingdom, who has the world, but he's in love with this person who's very spiritual, who's very detached from the world. So that makes them the perfect yin yang energy here. I'm also seeing, like I said, with this symbolism that I'm seeing is this sun card with the sun and this enlightenment. And I'm seeing this sun enlightenment, this sun and enlightenment here with the lovers facing each other with this sunflower. So this and what I know about sunflowers is that during dark times, sunflowers, they follow the sun, but when the sun is gone and it's a rainy day, they actually face each other. They face each other to share their light. So I'm seeing the twins facing each other to share the light of the sun during dark times. But there is no dark times here because they are facing each other and they are enlightened. There's only illumination and light and love and positivity and abundance of happiness and joy, which is filling up these 9 cups that he has here. And that's what he wants to work towards. So um yeah, I'm just seeing this is number, hmm yeah, 9, 11, 21. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull this because I do see it with this 2 of Wands, because I was saying that they put their 2 wands together. He has decided that he wants to move forward in this connection, but he's being very strategic in how he does so. That's what I'm seeing now. How fast or how slow, I do see the Knight of Swords here. The Knight of Swords is very fast energy. It's the fastest moving knight in the deck. So whatever he's doing and whatever transitions, whatever he's deciding, he's making these decisions expeditiously, very expeditiously. Now, at the bottom of her deck and her subconscious messages, what I'm seeing is the Six of Cups, which is nostalgia and a return. Now, I saw this with the Lovers card. It came out right behind the Lovers card. So she's manifesting him and he's manifesting her. He's putting in the work in the physical realm to manifest her to him, and to clear energy to make space for her in his life. And she's clearing her internal world out. So she may be clearing out old garbage and past baggage from relationships on the inside that she has stored on the inside of herself. Yeah, hiding in her womb energy, in her heart work field. She's clearing those things out spiritually to make room for her spiritual counterpart. He's clearing things out in his physical realm where he may have had some lingering energies or some people doing some returns, or had some people that he had to deal with and clear energy with, some old karma, some baggage, some old relationships, some lingering flings, or whatever those situations is, some family issues, these things that he's cleaning up on the outside so that he can make physical room for her in his life. Now, also, I'm seeing the Six of Wands because I'm seeing that she's very optimistic about this and that it will be successful. She is successfully clearing out these negative energies. She is successfully transmuting energy. Divine masculine brings the energy from the world to divine feminine to transmute the energy. And then for them and for the world. I saw this vision It's been a while ago that I saw this vision where divine masculine, he seems to have all of the connections in the earthly plane, and she has all the connections in the spiritual plane, but together they are a power couple. So in the earthly plane, he's out there and he's dealing with the people, the actual people, because he has these networking capabilities, and that's part of his spiritual gift. He's able to deal with people. He understands people and the world. He understands how to navigate this realm very well. He's very intelligent about worldly things, and she's very intelligent about spiritual things. So what I see here is often he goes out there and he collects data, and then he comes and brings it to the feminine and deposits that data within her, and then she transmutes that energy. And when that energy is transmuted through sex or through their connections with each other emotionally, he comes and he deposits this energy to her. And what she does is she transmutes it and she bursts forth something better. Whatever the masculine brings to the feminine, she multiplies and masters. She masters and multiplies. So it's sort of how they work together to clear and transmute energy and to work how their relationship with one another, their relationship with the oneness of their own soul actually aids in the ascension of the earth. So I'm seeing here with this wands energy, and then there's this banner here, this red flag of passion and fire. So this is about them being very passionate about each other as well, and going for their passion to be together. And then I'm saying about this Six of Wands, there's this Ace of Wands, that new passionate beginning right there. And there's a lot of passion here because there's a lot of wands here. Even in cards that aren't wands cards, there are portals and the 11s on the backs of all these cards. And even with this Hermit card and this Death card, they're both holding a wand. That Death is holding a wand and the Hermit is holding a wand, and the Hermit's wand actually looks very phallic. So, and I cannot unsee that it looks like a giant penis. But and so does the Death card. The Death card, the Scorpion card, is its wand looks phallic as well, but it's very pointy and sharp. So it's very, I'm seeing the energy is very spiritual. And then we're in Scorpio season, and there's this white horse on this card too, and I'm feeling like that has something to do with ushering in judgment and wrath. But it's also about taking that energy and changing it and transmuting it, because right here they're both here with this not so good energy with this Three of Swords and this Seven of Swords. So there's been a lot of heartbreak and a lot of heartache in their lives, and there's been a lot of lies and deception woven between them from third party situations, and it's caused them with this Eight of Swords to feel very trapped, to feel like bound in a mental prison, because they between them and these third party situations aren't necessarily people. They're not necessarily not people. But what I want you to understand is this: the third party situations for divine masculine is mirrored in the physical realm. So there's actually physical people interfering or we're causing problems and in causing heartbreak in this connection and lies. Now, divine feminine's third party situations were not physical. They were emotional, they were spiritual, they were internal. These were he had to sort through lies that were being told in the external, and she had to sort through lies that were being told on the internal. So she may have had some negative self-talk or some self-esteem issues, but she's transmuting this energy for the both of them. He may have had some people coming against and talking about him and his divine feminine, him or his divine feminine. There may have been lies spread about their connection, or there have been third-party interference where there may have been three women talking about this situation or causing problems. But either way, there was a lot of lies and heartbreak and heartache, and he's having to clear this up for them both. So there's a lot of mirroring in the physical and the spiritual. And when they both adopt this Queen of Swords energy and start cutting things out, then we go to the Four of Wands, where they're able to get some unity. And now he is in some King energy, being more passionate here, and the Victory card is on his end. But I could go on and on just pulling from these two decks of cards and reading. But let me look at them. So he's wanting victory with this Queen of Swords. So this may be his divine feminist, or has actually become more hardened because of all these lies and deceptions and third party situations. So he has to clear up that energy to where she has kind of cut her emotions and put them on the back burner, become more logical with her energy. And it's interesting that she's a Queen of Swords while he's this Knight of Swords. So they're actually in similar energy on his part in the physical realm. Because whenever I'm dealing with the divine masculine, I'm usually dealing with the physical realm. Whenever I'm dealing with feminine, it's usually the spiritual. But yeah, my point is that he wants victory with his queen, and he shall have it, because the victory card is also on her side. They're both having the 4 of Wands. They both have the victory card. She's saying that he's going to have to show her with this King of Wands that he's passionate, because right now, like I said, she's transmuting this energy. But as she's going within and transmuting this energy and sorting through these lies, so is he. He's doing the same thing over here in his realm. That's actually what we started out talking about that he was doing. That's the first thing on his agenda. That was his first priority, to sift through the bullshit and to cut everything out. That's why there's blood on his sword. There's no blood on her sword because she's willing to listen. He's striking people to get the information. She's waiting with her sword in her hand, and as soon as something is said or done that she doesn't like, then it's off with their head. But she is allowing the opportunity for this Knight to come in, because she understands higher than the world, so she sees what's going on beyond what's the physical. And that's why she's having to deal with these things internally also, because she's having to follow her intuition and not look at what's going on in the physical realm, because what's going on in the physical realm is deception, is perception deception. So they had this tower moment, and now they're trying to decide what it is they're going to do and where they're moving forward. After this tower, this same tower that's in the beginning of his reading in the first video, where this tower right here is the same tower. I could just put them, you see it? If I put it together, it's one picture. This tower is burning down. Well, that's actually the back of his head right there in smoke. But that's the same tower right there. You see it? It's coming down, so that they can have a new path. So the path, and then there's 2 of Wands. There it is again, that same 2 of Wands I was telling you about. So it's going to be the same message over and over again, no matter how I pull from either one of their decks of cards. I see the High Priestess here, and I see the Hierophant. She's the High Priestess. He's the Hierophant. They're both very high level souls, very spiritual, very tapped into the esoteric, very tapped into it, and now they're coming into balance with each other. The High Priestess. But because it's in their mirrored energy, she may have been the High Priestess energy here, but he's tapping into his High Priestess energy now. And he may have been the Hierophant, the person that has who's more traditional and religious, and now she's tapping to that. So now they are able to, having different belief systems and different values, they're actually able to see things from each other's perspective and find a balance between the energies, because now they understand the oneness of everything and the oneness of them. Now I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to take up their cards, and then I'm going to look at the energy of the union, because we're seeing how they're mirroring each other from either side. But now I want to see what's the energy of the union, and I want to see what's going on in the spiritual with their ancestors and their guides that are linking up these synchronicities. So give me the energy of the union, and I'm getting a headache, so I'm not going to do this for long. I do need to go get something to drink or eat. Okay. So they may have been fasting. The energy of the union, I see a 5 of cups and I see a 10 of swords. So I do see some sadness here. And I see some missing one another, and I see some endings. I see that there has been a betrayal with the 10 of swords. They both feel betrayed, and they're both feeling really sad and lost without each other, because I'm seeing a 5 and a 10. So this is these numbers. 10 is the number 5 double. So there's double sorrow. They're both feeling this sorrow. But 10 is also the ending and new beginnings. It's the ending of a challenge, because I see this person actually up, and I'm saying the ending of a challenge, and I was about to put the deck down, and here comes the 9 of cups. So what I was going to show you is that they're coming out of this darkness, this wishing energy. And what they are looking at, they have been looking at the cups that were spilled, the cup of love that was spilled into this void. But right next to her is this cup full of rainbow energy. There's this liquid, there's this love, there's this high vibrational energy that has both of all the chakras aligned and illuminated, and the auric field has been transformed into a rainbow. So through the sorrow, they have done a great deal of transformation. And as they take these lessons with these 10 birds, these 10 messengers, these maybe 10 cycles of separation, as they take this, they're able to walk away from the sorrow into the beautiful light of illumination. And as they take this step forward, then their wishes are fulfilled. You go from having 5 cups. With the 5 of cups, I always tell people the 5 of cups is 3 spilled cups or 3 empty cups, and then there's always 2 cups that are fulfilled. There's a 2 of cups, which is the divine connection, and that they don't see, because in the traditional 5 of cups card, the person who is crying over the 3 spilled cups doesn't see the 2 cups behind them. In this particular 5 of cups, there's actually 5 empty cups that are cracked, and that the liquid and the love or whatever were spilled out into this void. And then this person is taking that 4th cup, has her foot in it, and she's spilling it out. So this is letting me know that they're having to let go of something that they did have together. But there's an opportunity right behind her with this rainbow of something more magical, because this right here is representing karmic cycles that had to be cycled out, and information that had to come to light. And these things weren't necessarily good things to hear, but they were good things to hear. So it didn't feel good to get this information, but it did good to get this information, because now the truth is out, the truth is revealed, and there is no more secrets, there's no more lies, there's no more deception. So once you get through dealing with these emotions, and then you do have to deal with the emotions, you have to feel the emotions and get the lessons, because ignoring them and suppressing them is just going to make you sit here longer and have to recycle all this energy that is spilling out into the void, and not ever turning around and seeing this rainbow cup behind you. And I'm going to pull it up, put it closer to the screen so you can see it. What I'm talking about. See, these are the 3 cups that spilled here, and then she's filling this last cup into the void. But right behind her, if she would just turn around and realize there's magic there, and that being that one bowl of love, that one cup of love, that is the divine grant of divine and sacred love. But you have to walk away from the sadness. You have to let it go. You have to detach and let it go. Once you detach and let it go, once they detach from the sadness, the thing that they lost, it will be restored. There is restoration. There is this 9 of cups, and it's exploding from her core, from her center, this explosion of happiness and joy. And then right at her feet in the earthly realm, as you're experiencing this enlightenment, this joy, this resurgence of love and abundance of and prosperity of spirit, then at her feet is a treasure chest. So there's not only associated with this connection and walking away from the past and having faith that things will be renewed and restored, because the title of this is Union Alert. You have to let go of what you perceive to be the connection to get what is the true connection, the spiritual connection, and the abundance that's waiting for you on the other side of this walking away, of this 10 of swords, of this ending. So there was a definite prominent ending. Honor that aspect of the journey, and then release it so that you could get this beautiful blossoming abundance here. With this connection comes financial wealth. And financial abundance and wealth and prosperity. This person is not, there is such an overwhelming amount of love and joy and happiness and contentment that walking away is actually walking towards this 10 to this 9. What is this? The 9 of cups. Walking away from these 10 swords, pulling these 10 swords out your back and being cleansed in this water, because I haven't looked at it until now. I saw this, that she's actually underwater. You don't have to worry about these cups being filled. You don't have to worry about this love ever spilling out again, because it is submerged in spirit. It is submerged in the Ruach Kadesh, the Holy Spirit, the set apart spirit. This, and spirit is represented by water. If you are immersed in the Holy Spirit, in this union, and this union is sacred and divine, there is never any way for any of these abundant cups to ever, they can't even overflow. They're in the water, so they're always full, and you're always full because you're in the water. This treasure chest is at the bottom of the water, so it's still grounded, it's in the land, it's still secure. But I saw this vision last night, and now I'm getting a resurgence of the vision of eating fish. And so I was like, well, God, why are you showing me this person eating a morsel of fish? And he said, because I want you to get the characteristics of a fish, because you're about to swim. You're about to swim spiritually. And now I'm seeing what he's telling me. What he was telling me is that you need to be able to breathe this abundance. You need to have it permeate every cell of your body. A fish doesn't just live in the water. The fish breathes the water, just like you live in the air and the atmosphere. You breathe the air and the atmosphere. This is about Holy Spirit. This is about love. This is about being immersed and submerged in divine love and connection and abundance, and having your wishes fulfilled, but having to walk away from a lot of painful situations first, having to release the third dimensional energies so you can get into the fifth dimension, the highest dimensional energy. You had to go through hell to get to heaven. The twins had to go through hell to get to heaven. She had to go through an internal hell and face all of her darkness, her fears, and her demons. And here's the Queen of Wands here, exactly that, and transmute that energy, because Queen of Wands, she was represented as the Queen of Wands in his deck of cards, how he saw her, and he was represented as the Emperor in her deck of cards. And here he is. Here they are, the Queen of Wands and the Emperor. I can't make this stuff up. Here's the star. Here's the healing. Here's the wish fulfilled. They are each other's wish fulfilled. She's seeing that she was able to transmute all this power. She's holding this power in her hand. She has this wand. She can decide what it is. And he's being very strategic with this Mars and energy, showing that he was the Knight of Swords, who was making all this movement and was making very swift strategic energy movements. And then he has this chess piece right there in his hand. Now I need to look that up. The chess piece he's holding in his hands looks like actually the Hierophant. Looks like it's reminding me of the Hierophant, because again, they have very high moral values between the two of them. They share the same energy. They just share it in different realms on different planes. And she has all these candles around her because she deals with the esoteric and he deals with the world. But together they are a power couple, because they have the perfect union and balance between heaven and earth between them. And this is why their wish is being fulfilled with this star card. So you guys, yeah, y'all can get some chips. Okay, so I'm going to pull one more card for the union. Really, oh my gosh, this is just actually very beautiful. And the Emperor card is number 4. And the star card is 17, which is the number 8. Again, everything you're getting double for your trouble. Everything that they've been through, they're going to get back in restoration, multiplied. The Sun card. The Sun card, you guys. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. This is number 19. This is number 10. We started up here with this number 10 of Swords to end with the happiest card in the deck. This is about enlightenment, fulfillment, abundance, happy, joy, explosive energy of joy. This explosive energy of joy, not just in the spirit, but now in the world, in both planes. They have heaven on earth literally between these two people, because right here you're submerged in the water. And what I said, this is in the air. This is, she's out here in the field just with her hands raised, praising. This person is under the water praising. You're going to be praising with your whole being. Your whole soul is going to be praising, because God has delivered this situation and delivered you both out of the darkness into the marvelous light of this love connection. Oh, I just want to be nosy. I said there was one more card, you guys. I want to be nosy and pull again, but all of this is going to happen in divine timing because the temperance card is at the bottom of the deck. That was me being nosy, by the way. There's the temperance card, and this here with this temperance card, this angel is actually an earth angel, and this is Sagittarius energy, and he's doing a yin yang balance between the moon and the sun. And we have here the star and the sun. So, you know, I was gonna say, what are the ancestors doing? There is no point. They're bringing you together. That's what they're doing. I said union alert. You guys are coming into union. You have passed the test. You just have to release the lessons, release the pain from the lessons. Once you release this pain from the lessons, then the universe is going to usher in all these things to you. It's going to bring you emperor. It's going to bring your queen into your energy field, and queen is going to bring your emperor into your energy field. So you're already actually in each other's energy fields. It's just a matter of being able to recognize it, because right now they're both here. They're both here. But they're just missing each other seeing, because he's looking up there and she's looking down there. And so it's like, look up, look at each other. You're right there in front of each other. Right here, they're both getting their wishes fulfilled, but they have their backs to each other, because, and all you have to do is turn around. You're looking down at the sadness and looking at walking away, when all you have to do is look at each other. You're already there. You're already there. You're in each other's lives. I'm going to give you some advice. You guys just saw me shuffle. The temperance card is still at the bottom of the deck. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone. It's saying divine timing, guys. It's divine timing at work here. You guys are on path. You are doing exactly what you should be doing, how you should be doing it. And like I said, these numbers are not lying. They are doubling up. They're doubling up. You're going to get double for your trouble. God said, I'm going to give you gold for your tears. I'm going to give you gold for your tears, because you have survived the tribulation. That's what this was. All of this was the great tribulation, and you both have survived. And so now you get to experience heaven on earth. You're in the fifth dimensional energy. You're both transition. It's just a matter of allowing the release of the pain, allowing the release of the pain. This, I'm here. All this love is waiting for you. The universe is all here for you. And you create what's next. I'm heard in my spirit, well, what's next once we come into union? You create it together. You co-create with the universe and co-create with each other. Whatever it is you want to manifest, nothing will be withheld from you, just so long as you guys honor this connection. And there is no dishonoring the connection, because once the twins come into union, it is a righteous connection. It is righteousness. Their connection is righteousness. That is why there is no cup to be spilled over. The water, the whole connection, the love, the abundance, the beauty, the prosperity is all submerged under the water of the Holy Spirit, under the washing of the Spirit and the Word of God. So, I mean, there is no unrighteousness. There is no disconnection once this union takes place. You share a soul. So once that soul is in union, you're one. What God has put together, let no man put asunder. There cannot be a separation once the souls merge. I don't know. I guess I'll take them all because they all came loose. So we got the 7 of fire here. And this is a rainbow dragon here actually on there. And I was saying that rainbow cup was there. And the rainbow dragon represents a higher level of the phoenix transformation. And this is Scorpio energy. We're about to enter Scorpio season. So you're about to have this very big transformation between you two, between you as one and between you individually, where you're going to be higher than a phoenix. So you're going to not only rise from the ashes, but you're also going to be in fifth dimensional energy, where you will actually, your connection with each other is going to aid in the ascension of humanity, because this high vibrational frequency of this love is going to affect more than just you. It's going to affect everyone you come in contact with, everyone in your energy field, everyone you love, everyone you come in contact with, all the people that you may bump into in the street. These people will be affected by this love and by this vibrational frequency that you're going to be carrying, because you are whole and you are an ascended master. You and your twin coming together, you have carried the energy of the ascended masters when you do this, because ascended masters are bringing you together with that 3303 that I saw earlier in the other video. Again, that was 3 threes. It says, defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. So if you were told, and then not only that, but I'm seeing that there are rainbow ones flying at this rainbow dragon, and there's this woman riding this rainbow dragon. So I are formidable. Like, there is nothing that can penetrate once it is together. And the only thing that's going to be coming towards it, even though there are rainbow ones flying at this, they're not actually having to defend themselves, because everything that comes at them, they transmute it and they turn it into radiant love and light. The Chariot, Archangel Metatron. This is an important achievement: self-discipline, willpower, public recognition. Just like I said, things are moving forward. There's that yin and yang energy with that black and white horse. Archangel Metatron sits on the throne of God. It's said to sit at the throne of God when God comes down to teach the children, takes a Shabbat or a sabbatical to teach children. Archangel Metatron is also said to be Enoch's transformation when he ascended into heaven. Enoch didn't die. Enoch was ascended into heaven directly, transmuted into the spirit realm. So this is, again, you don't have to die to experience heaven. You're about to experience heaven on earth. That's the message in this card. That's the number 7, a very divine, sacred number with the 7 of fire. 7 being a chariot card, 7 of fire. You got a 7-7 here. 6 of earth is here. 6 of earth is about gifts of money, time, or effort. What did I just say? You're going to have this spiritual abundance submerged in this water, and it's going to be a physical material abundance as well. You're going to have material wealth with this person, receiving a loan and paying off debts. And you're going to have a debt free, because you're going to be debt free, because with the 6 of earth, I'm seeing that you're both, between you two, are going to know how to properly allocate energy, time. You're going to be very balanced, because like I said, there's this balanced yin and yang energy here. Two of water, divine partnership. Excuse me, guys. Divine partnership, a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, a positive resolution to conflict. Need I say more? There is one more card, so I am going to say more. Two of water, divine partnership. Again, they're submerged. These two mermaids here, this mermaid and this merman, they're submerged under the same water that I was showing you with that 9 of cups, that wish fulfillment. This is overflow. Lastly, we got the Knight of Fire. Excuse me. Passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. So we started with passion with this 7 of fire, and we're going to end this reading with passion. At the end of all your trials and your tribulation is a beautiful abundance. God said, I'm going to say it again. He told me in my spirit to share this with you, that he's going to give you gold for your tears. And this is going to be literal gold. And this is going to be gold of this beautiful connection. 9 of fire is your subconscious message. The universe wants to tell you, don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe. This message, my loves, your unity is here, and God is saying, protect it. Protect it. Again, there's that fire dragon. The fire dragon is holding a wand, and she is holding one as well. 9 of fire. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. I hope that this beautiful message gives you some encouragement, helps you to see the light at the end of this dark, long tunnel of tribulation that you've gone through during your twin flame union. I know that once you come into union, you will not be looking at any more readings, because you will be living your dream come true. If it is part of your soul mission to aid and help others in the same way that you've been aided and helped, then go for that. You know, you can create whatever it is you want to create. You and your divine masculine have a divine mission here together, and a big part of your divine mission is each other. So if you have been doing humanitarian work, like literally guiding people, you're gonna be on a honeymoon energy. So I understand if you disappear for a little while. Understand when I disappear. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Love you.